So I probably need to heal again fairly soon. Especially if there keeps being forest lurkers. But there seems to be a lot of things around here. I don't have lots of spell slots left. But I have some. And I haven't really been using them much recently.
Hey.
Just because I don't overly need to. But you do that.
Yes.
You shoot it.
What?
And now that you finish that, you can go shoot it. Ooh, I could do with the second wind, I think. Or is that my actual health that's low? If it wants to tell me. Nope, it doesn't want to tell me. We'll just whack it. It'll be fine. Or am I almost dead? I have Gaunt's Pledge. I'll use that on myself. Okay, that's slightly better. Or am I dead? I think I might be dead. For now, at least. Right. Am I going to get back up? I've got 1 endurance and 1 health. I think it might be time to take a rest. So I'll set that all back to damage reduction. So there we go. Ooh, more weird dreams. Great. I guess that's because I went down into the unending paths, whatever they were called. So yeah, that might have had some effect on my sanity. Right. So there's nothing down there. So there's another way out. I assume that just goes to the gorge. So I assume I'll be tasked to go there at some point. Dead adventurer. Well, how are we doing? So we're pretty much back to where we started. Which means there's probably not many major things here to look at. That's pretty cool. Aha, so it's memorials. So I can look at all of these. I mean, I don't recognise any of the names. But that one rhymes fairly nicely. But there we go. I guess maybe if one of my characters dies, their name will be on there. Or maybe that's credits and related to whoever made the game. Potentially. Right. So what haven't I yet explored? I haven't gone along this main road. Which I feel like if there was something important, it would be along here.
Hush, Itumak. We'll just wait a little longer.
Like a person to talk to. So there's a dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides, with a large white furred fox standing at her heels.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Can I help you find him? So the last person that helped them stole from them.
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
What are they on about?
Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasita. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Because there's not that many people around here, so it shouldn't be that hard to find him. So he's been reincarnated. Why is she searching for him again?
That about sums it up.
Why do you have to find them? Okay, they're not ready to get into it. Are they going to join our party so that we can find out more about this around the campfire?
Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead than I do.
They have an Adria figurine. How does that factor into all this? It's carved in the shape of a bear. Okay.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persop. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later. When I left Nasitok, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persop, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
Well, based on the purple effect that happened, I could probably read it and find out where they are, so...
I've heard that one before. The whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course.
I mean, I'll probably do it for free.
I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the Wolf's Lair and the twining trees.
Well, that was just so that he had enough time to run away.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess you had the last laugh after all.
I mean, I could be Perstock. Okay. So they could still go after them and get their money back, but it is only a few coins.
Why?
I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
I mean, they have got nothing to lose.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
They probably are. So my eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch. So I'm standing on a cliff, overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. I catch the musk of beasts and the fresh scent of vegetation. My heart beats a little faster. So I look down long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below. I can see the vision of cliffs high for water. Does that seem familiar? We're standing on a cliff.
What just happened?
I'm a watcher, but they didn't believe me.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Sure. So I now have another party member
Ready,
who...
Watcher.
Can I... So what are they? They're a ranger. Okay. What can they do? They can do mock prey, giving the ranger and animal companion a bonus to damage, and a wounding shot, so they can slow people down. And I assume I can also target their wolf as well. So there we go.
Certainly.
Well, I should probably factor them into this. If they're a ranger, actually,
I'm here.
what do they have? What inventory items? They've got a bow, so probably at the back would be best for them. So let's put them there and the wolf by their side. And they want to talk to me.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
So if they've been searching for 5 years, they've been gone a long
5
time.
years for me. Must be 30-something for each of them.
How's it
A
going?
long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kelly and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding them. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
But why do they need to find him?
Is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnak Ilitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember it. The only only other Tarnek Elitsa during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persok died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
They do forget what isn't in front of them.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me, but sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often. Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often, I find myself wondering whether Persok will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
I thought I was seeing other people's past lives. So most people don't. So has the village changed much?
Pasuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
So there's been a lot of good years recently, but they've had a few clashes with the neighbouring villages. So they rely on trade with merchants. They exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts. It sounds like Persok did a lot for the people.
That's what I'm supposed to remind you.
Okay. I am kind of on a hunt. Every day brings something new. Let's go. That was enough talking.